You say hello, he does Dubai. And so the president is off tomorrow to the Middle East's most prosperous and progressive city to huddle with his peers on the world stage for the most practical and workable solutions to the planet's most pressing existential dilemma that incidentally ranks high in his working agenda. Our Alan Francisco reports.
The Philippines' climate agenda, energy and food security. Those are among the talking points at the top of President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.'s agenda when he sits down to participate in the 28th conference of the parties to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change or COP28. To recall, President Marcos was personally invited by the United Arab Emirates ambassador to the Philippines to attend COP28 during his courtesy call on the president at Malacanang last June. Foreign Affairs Assistant Secretary Maria Teresa Almuela stated in a palace briefing that President Marcos is set to depart for Dubai tomorrow morning. His first activity on December 1 will be a greet and meet with the Filipino community.
The first program of December 1 for the President is the opening of the Philippine Pavilion. Shortly after, he will be the keynote speaker in a side event that we are organizing together with the government of Kenya and the IOM Director General. This side event will be about the Philippines leading and pushing for a stronger global consensus on the nexus between climate change and migration.
At COP28, the implementation of the Paris Agreement will be thrashed out. As the Philippines is frequently hit by typhoons, it is important for world leaders to listen to positions on climate-related issues, according to Environment Secretary Maria Antonia Yulo Loizaga, who will also attend the event.
I think it was extremely important for us to be heard by other countries, because what we're trying to do at this point is really approach our climate resilience by twinning adaptation, mitigation, and I should say a third leg, the disaster risk reduction. And that will involve the social, economic, environmental, and scientific efforts of our whole of government.
Heads of state will also pose for the traditional photo ops, in which more than 140 world leaders and royalties have confirmed their attendance at COP28. President Marcos is also expected to deliver a national statement during the plenary session. He will also have bilateral meetings on the sidelines of the climate meeting.
How many countries are we talking about?
Maybe a dozen or more, because some of these requests are made in the venue during at the sidelines, so we're not sure at this time, but right now we're working on a dozen bilateral meetings for the president.
Alan Francisco for The Nation.